I keep talking. Let's make it happen.
Go on.
Okay? Eddie, I want him.
We're ready.
He's
Where you want it?
He's food. I got him. Okay?
He will know he's been in a fight. He'll go home sore and broken. He'll know he's been in a fight.
Are you willing to agree to that rehydration clause?
He ain't making excuses already. If you want to come up with the big boys, come up with the big boys.
So how does the fight happen? Because he's too small otherwise.
Well, that's down to him. But don't be talking in the ring and then want to come up with something.
Thank you, Conor.
Shakur, Wembley, locked in. Be ready. You want the rehydration clause? You gotta pay. Yeah? I'll still smash your first fight down at 147 in 3 years. And I'll still give it to you.
Floyd Mayweather joined Max Kellerman to break down one of 2026's most anticipated fights. Mayweather expressed a preference for Shakur Stevenson, highlighting his exceptional defensive abilities, advanced ring intelligence, and well-rounded skill set, describing him as a top competitor in his division.
Let's make it happen. I keep talking. Let's make it happen.
Go on.
Okay? Eddie, I want him.
We're ready. Where you want it?
At the same time, Max Kellerman offered a critique of Stevenson, noting that he is naturally on the smaller side for his weight class and isn't recognized for having knockout power.
Great fighter, phenomenal fighter. Boring, but he's a future pound for pound great, you know what I mean? He's a good fighter, but boring.
Were you surprised at all that the cards were what they were and that it was
I was surprised. He made the fight look as easy as he did. Very surprised. Credit to him.
What do you think about his call out, Conor?
He can get it. You think I'm worried? Yeah, he will know he's been in a fight. He'll go home sore and broken. He'll know he's been in a fight.
Are you willing to agree to that rehydration clause?
He ain't making excuses already. If you want to come up with the big boys, come up with the big boys.
So how does the fight happen? Because he's too small otherwise.
Well, that's down to him. But don't be talking in the ring and then want to come up with something.
Thank you, Conor.
Kellerman argued that Teofimo Lopez brings more excitement to the ring due to his dynamic approach and unpredictable movements. He also pointed out that the fact Stevenson has the ability to defeat Lopez adds an extra layer of intrigue to the match.
It's a big fights. I like big fights. I like big money fights. I like proving that I'm the best, and I like doing things that people say I can't do. There's a lot of people that will say that I'm too little for Conor Benn, and I can't do it. So it makes for a tremendous fight. It's gonna be a good beef. I like the beef. I like the story behind it. And it's a tremendous fight.
Just wanted to follow up on the Conor Benn conversation. I saw him after the fight, and I just asked him, I said, hey, would you agree to that rehydration clause? And he said, F no. So my question for you is, how does that fight get made then?
If he's not going to agree, then we probably don't fight. So he's just wasting time. We'll see, but I'm a businessman at the end of the day, and like I said, he did a rehydration clause with Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank was in the ring half dead. Why can't he do?
Co-host Stephen A. Smith voiced a different opinion from Floyd Mayweather, emphasizing Lopez's standout showing against Vasil Lomachenko and stating that he would back Teofimo Lopez in a fight against Shakur Stevenson.
It's gonna be a good beef. I like the beef. I like the story behind it, and it's a tremendous fight.
Excuse me. Yeah, Shakur Kevin Garcia. I just wanted to follow up on the Conor Benn conversation. I saw him after the fight, and I just asked him, I said, hey, would you agree to that rehydration clause? And he said, F no. So my question for you is, how does that fight get made then?
If he's not going to agree, then we probably don't fight. So he's just wasting time. We'll see, but I'm a businessman at the end of the day, and like I said, he did a rehydration clause with Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank was in the ring half dead. Why can't he do the same thing?
Kellerman turned to Floyd Mayweather, asking him to explain why he thinks Shakur Stevenson resonates more with fans. He wanted to know what factors make audiences gravitate towards Stevenson rather than Teofimo Lopez.
Great fighter, and he's a future pound for pounder. But ultimately, he's boring as fuck. I mean, oh my gosh, boring. But he's a great fighter. Depends what you like to watch. I like entertainment. I like value for money.
Did you not think, though, it was a dominant performance? That in turn...
It's dominant. It doesn't mean it was exciting or entertaining.
So is that not a fight that you would want? Because I know you want...
We can do it next, no problem. If he wants it next, he can have it. He ain't gonna call me out. You know, I'm here in his home city. Do you know what I mean?
Why are you levels above, in your opinion, then, Shakur?
It's not even levels above. He's a smaller man, and I'd use that to my advantage. I'm too explosive, and I punch a lot harder.
Look, earlier I saw you with Rolly Romero. It got a bit heated in front of me. What happened there?
I'm not quite sure. But I'm just on smoke.
Is that the fight you want next, then?
Listen, all of them can get it. I'll come over here, fight them all over here.
You said yesterday that that was the fight that you wanted to make, and on the red carpet you were saying to him, let's make it now.
I believe Ryan Garcia's the fight to make, but if that fight don't materialise, well, listen, I ain't sure what...
In a conversation with Max Kellerman, Teofimo Lopez declared that he is completely prepared for his bout with Shakur Stevenson. He conveyed confidence in his training, punching power, and overall game plan, stressing his motivation and determination to make a statement in this high-profile clash.
Fully confident he'd win the fight. I didn't think he'd win it as widely as that. It made him look average in there. And that's because Shakur is so good, his IQ is so good, his footwork is so good. I actually think he could have stopped here, but didn't need to. It was so easy. He's a 4-division world champion at 28 years of age. Phenomenal. I think sometimes people think that you know, Teo can do a little bit more, but like every time he tried to, he was just getting countered, peppered, and yeah, it was phenomenal to watch. I still dream of Conor Benn winning a world title. He also squared off with Rolly Romero tonight. There's another potential fight. His Excellency talked about a Ryan Garcia fight in September. Shakur's, you know, these guys are DMing each other saying, let's fight. So we'll see. The plans are well and truly underway for Conor, and hopefully we can get that fight locked in for May. Conor, like, as soon as he heard his name, he was straight in there. So that's what you get for me. As I always say, it's on site with Conor Benn. And looking forward to getting...
When talking about his upcoming fight with Shakur Stevenson, Lopez expressed that he embraces a contrast in their styles. He pointed to his aggressive, power-focused offense against Stevenson's precise defensive technique, describing the matchup as a thrilling challenge.
Shakur Stevenson, what did you make of his performance this evening?
BTA. Easy work, man. My brother did his thing. I'm proud of him.
Look, people did have him as the favourite going in, but he dominated that fight in emphatic.
I texted him that last night. I said, going in, just dominate him. And that's exactly what he did. You know, he shout out to Shakur. You know, he did his thing, and I'm proud of him.
There's a lot of talk about him in the pound-for-pound list. Where does that put him now?
One of the greats. Future great for sure. Future legend.
Last one for you. We saw Conor Benn get in the ring. They had a bit of a heated
That's going to be a good
there.
one, man. They got to do that in London.
Is that a fight you want to see, though?
Hell yeah. Conor Benn is my brother, too, man. So that'll be a goodie right there, you know?
Who's going to win that fight, then?
I don't know. No comment. Those are my brothers, man. They're going to make a lot of money. That's
Floyd Mayweather has consistently recognized Shakur Stevenson's abilities, commending his technique, defensive skills, and ring intelligence. He also mentioned that he would have been eager to bring Stevenson onto his promotional roster.
What weight would you like to see Shakur campaign up moving forward? He's flirted with going back to 135. The Conor Benn fight's been talked about a lot tonight.
I'm finished business at 135, and you know, the 130 Conor Benn and all that, those things is things that he wants. See, the one thing is Shakur will take on any task. He don't like a challenge. He loves a challenge. So anybody challenge him, he can get it. We're lucky he didn't have to fight Anthony Joshua. He didn't challenge.
Conor Benn, it sounds like, you know, they went after it a little bit, which is great, right? I mean, it kind of builds up something, but that's another weight class, right? Another 7 pounds.
It's another weight class, but you know, when I seen Conor Benn, you know, just now, you know, he came up there with the aspect like he's a really big guy, but he's not a really big guy, you know, so I don't want to think he got so much power and he's so strong, you know. He's not no killer. You see him seem like a killer to you?
Echoing that self-assurance, Stevenson stays composed during pre-fight interviews, stressing that his focus goes beyond generating buzz. His objective is to perform at a high level, protect his titles, and clearly demonstrate his abilities inside the ring.
Benn versus Shakur, something you would like to...
They each other like every other day about it. They go back and forward, back and forward. Conor Benn will fight anybody. You know, I think what Shakur proved tonight is that he is just a generational talent. I mean, he made an elite fighter look very, very average tonight. And to be a 4-division champion at 28 years of age is unbelievable. And the way that he's doing it, he's not even coming out first gear. So Conor Benn would have a massive challenge on his hands, but he's up for anything. I want to see Conor Benn win a world title. He also faced off with Rolly Romero tonight, which is a great fight in the welterweight division. So Conor Benn will fight anybody. I have no fear of that.
Eddie in the back, Kevin Garcia. Just a follow-up question on the Conor Benn thing.
One, do you think that, I know you just said it'd be a massive challenge for Conor, but is it a bridge too far? You know, going to 147?
Well, I think that's the only way Shakur's going to get beat. Like, you know, on a level playing field.
For the moment, Hearn said he would prefer to see Benn pursue a world title opportunity at 147 pounds, recognizing that it would be a difficult path, but one where Benn's power and drive could pose problems for top-level fighters. While a clash with Stevenson doesn't appear likely right now, it remains a compelling possibility.
It's very difficult for Shakur to get beaten by anybody, because a level playing field probably for him is 135. I actually thought he looked quite powerful at 140. I actually thought he could have stopped Teofimo Lopez if he would have maybe put his foot on the gas. Didn't need to, but I thought his punches looked solid in there tonight. I thought he looked like he had the heavier hands of the two. So, but Conor Benn can crack at 147, and he's a big 147. So, you know, what he's lacking in probably a little bit of experience at world level, he's making up for inside.
Here's my follow-up question. I asked Conor after he got out the ring, you know, would he take that fight on with the rehydration clause? He said no. He said F no, to be exact. How does that fight get made then? Ever?
I mean, it's up to Shakur, you know. I mean, look, I think that it's a kind of like a fantasy matchup. I don't think that Shakur necessarily has plans to move to 147. You can speak to him about that soon. But, you know, when people talk about the rehydration clause, people say, well, Eubank had a rehydration clause. Conor moved up 2 weight divisions to fight Eubank. And ultimately, you get what you negotiate. So that's what we agreed to. It's up to Conor Benn whether he does the same, but he would only be, you know, he'd be coming down to his natural weight. So, and Shakur now will be coming up 1 division.
Last question, do you want to see that fight?
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's just a tough fight. Like, you know, like I said, Conor has the size advantage, he can really punch, and I think he's live against anybody, but, you know, Shakur has great experience. And I would like to see Conor Benn fight for a world title at 147. And I think those fights, I think Conor's going to get better.
This isn't the first time Shakur Stevenson has gone after Conor Benn. Their rivalry has been building for months leading up to Stevenson's high-profile post-fight challenge. Back in early 2025, Stevenson had already publicly singled out Benn, even offering to move up in weight and wait for the matchup, while calling him out on social media. The tension between them also played out in interviews and studio appearances, where heated exchanges almost turned physical, as they sparred over fighting style, skill, and toughness.
Come back down and fight you at 147 in November.
November, yeah.
Done.
Done.
I'll fight you at 147.
I'm down.
I'll fight you at 147. No. I don't hear no excuses. I don't hear no excuses.
I'm saying, but look, after I beat you, just tell me I'm great.
But you ain't great. Like, listen, do you know what?
No, after I beat you. I'm not
gonna check. I watched the fight. Your IQ's phenomenal.
Appreciate you.
Phenomenal.
Appreciate you.
You're not that good. You're not that good looking though.
Appreciate you.
So you can't take that one. Okay. But I will batter you at 147. I will batter you.
So we're gonna make the fight happen
Let's
at
make
147. After I beat you, are you gonna tell me I'm great?
No, I'm not going to tell you you're great.
Why?
Because I don't.
If I beat you, I move up 2 weight classes to beat you.
If you beat me, I will. You know what? I'll tell you you're great.
And if you beat me, I'll tell you great.
All right, done.
But you're not beating me.
As far as stipulations go, that's a pretty simple one.
That's it.
All he wants is.
All I want is your respect. That's all.
You have my respect anyway.
Yeah. You got my respect too, bro. You're a hell of a fighter, bro.
But listen, you come up to 147. That's where I'm at my most dangerous.
That don't scare me.
It shouldn't scare you. You're a fighter. If it did scare you, I'd be very worried.
I got a question for you.
But I see you coming in with your glasses on because you don't want to look me in the eye.
Excuse me, brother. I like how you said that. Excuse me, brother.
Excuse me, brother.
Stevenson reinforced the rivalry by highlighting his extensive boxing background. He noted that he began training at just 5 years old and has now spent 23 years in the sport, emphasizing both his experience and self-assurance. Stevenson stated that with a career built over more than 2 decades, Benn wouldn't be able to overcome him, asserting that his lifelong dedication and polished skill set would give him the advantage if they ever faced each other in the ring.
Question. How many amateur fights you had?
About 22, 24.
When did you start boxing?
17.
17 years old. You're cooked. You're cooked.
Because of?
You start boxing at what age?
17.
You're cooked.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's cooked. What's cooked mean?
Meaning like you're in trouble.
You're cooked.
Of what?
Of me.
Of you.
Why do
taking
you
the
say
piss.
that? Why is the 17 the indication that
I started boxing when I was 5 years old. I'm in this game. I've been in this game for 23 years. How many years you been in this?
It don't matter. We can do it.
You can't
Listen,
beat me.
That's fine.
You can't beat me.
That's fine. I love a
how I
challenge.
feel.
He's making me want to get up now and cheat. You make me want to get up now.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
You're making me get up now and want to have a fight.
You're not going to do that though, champ.
Well, I know, but I know right now if we was to handle it, I'd handle it.
Bro, that's your opinion. You're supposed to have your opinion.
Yeah, it's good.
But look, we're boxers. We're boxers.
You're fighters, yeah.
Let's keep it boxing.
You're a boxer. I'm a fighter.
Come in and fight me, and I'm going to box your head off.
You do that, and I'll come there and take your head off.
And I'm going to box your head off.
You do your best.
147.
Meanwhile, Teofimo Lopez appeared noticeably reflective in his post-fight interviews. He emphasized that just as he accepts victories, he must also accept defeats, demonstrating the mindset of a seasoned professional. Lopez framed the moment as a broader lesson in life, noting that challenges demand a champion's heart in response. This perspective reinforces his image as an elite fighter, showing resilience, composure, and mental strength under pressure. Yet, as the discussion continued, it became evident that behind this controlled demeanor, he was grappling with significant emotional weight. His words gradually revealed that the loss impacted him far beyond the confines of the ring.